testing of hypothesis. In the previous module, we studied a method of inference that is known as the point estimation. In this module, we are also studying another method that is known as the testing of hypothesis. Before going into this process of testing of hypothesis, first we must know what is the meaning of the hypothesis. Hypothesis is some sort of assumption, assertion. But when we are talking about the statistical hypothesis, it means that some sort of assumption or assertion about the population parameter. To understand this concept, we start with a simple example, that is, in 1000 tosses of a fair coin, it is observed that 5 40s are the heads and 4 40s are the tails. Now the assumption is that, is it reasonable to assume that the coin is fair? First of all, we must know what is the meaning of the fair coin. Fair coin meaning is that the probability of getting head and probability of getting tail are same. So we have to test this supposition. We need a model for this experiment. Let we assume that x, which is our random variable, that is binomial distribution. Why binomial distribution? Because in this experiment there are two possibilities, head or tail. So that is why we take the binomial experiment, which denotes the number of heads in 1000 throws, and p is the probability of getting head in a single toss. Then we need a hypothesis about the p corresponding the coin is fair. We start with an example. We start with the definition. A hypothesis is a statement about the population parameter. The basic objective of the hypothesis testing is to decide on the basis of the sample information from the population whether to accept or reject the statement about the population parameter. Generally, we accept the hypothesis as being true if the sample data support it, otherwise we reject it. Often we see a word significant in the theory of statistical hypothesis. So first we have also know the meaning of the significant. The result is said to be the significant if the decision leads to reject the null hypothesis. So in very simple words, अगर हम अपने null hypothesis को, अगर हम अपने hypothesis को reject कर देते हैं, तो we call it the result is significant.